Hello YouTubers, you're watching Crafts at Home with Lisa. I just wanted to go through, I did briefly show you this on the unveiling when I bought the last haul that I bought. I bought 3 books, I think it was. 2 of which were by Christi Friesen. Now I've since looked her up on YouTube and on the internet, and she's huge and she is fantastic. I don't know really what else I can say apart from she really is amazing. Now, I've never made a dragon, clay, dragon, whatever dragon. I've never made a dragon full stop. And I've just gone through and followed, I mean, I've read it from step to step and from page to page, and I've hung on every word she said. So from this stage, right the way through to putting eyes, ears, and I don't know what on, right the way through to the different texture tips and all that sort of thing. So I'm just going to show you the one I've made. Now please don't judge because it's the first one I've ever made. And here he is. I don't think he's too bad. I don't think he's too bad at all, to be honest. Considering I'd never ever considered making it. Sorry, he's a bit tacky. I don't want to sort of touch him too much. I don't know if you can see that and the colour and everything. He's not, I'm not 100% happy with him, and I'm going to try doing another one in a minute, and we'll do a video and I'll show you how easy it is to follow what she says. It's definitely worth buying her books because they really are good. They're fantastic. But I'm going to have a go at the lead down one and try and put it as a fridge magnet, I thought. Make a cracking fridge magnet. But it's definitely worth buying her books. And I really do recommend it. They're so clear, so easy to follow. And the one thing I did follow and realise with the dragon is that you can literally do whatever you want. And there is a bit she's sort of written down in there, and I did watch her a little bit on YouTube. And she does say on that dragons, there are no dragons to compare your dragon to. So quite literally, you can do whatever you want for your dragon. If you wanted to give him 2 heads, you can. 5 tails. 3 wings, no feet, like mine. It's entirely up to you, because they really are, there's nothing to comparison them to. So you're literally doing whatever is in your mind. And this book, it gives you the basics on how to start that, and really what else you can sort of do to make it look a little bit more. So here be Dragons with Christi Friesen. The other book I've got is a steampunk book, which is also equally as good. I think I'm probably going to buy the whole set of the Christi Friesen books because they really are fabulous. Oh, there's my little pup. So I won't go through this one right now because this isn't the one I'm doing. But this one is the one we're going to follow now. So what I'm going to do is each step, then I'm going to turn it on and show you, and then we'll go from there. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick my colours. So I'll be back in a second. Right, so I've been through all my clays. These are all my open packs of clay. I like to keep them in bags and that, so they keep them separate and nice and neat, and in their own little packs stuck down. So I've been through them all, and I found this wonderful green, which looks lovely with gold. The only trouble with this green is it dyed my hands green, as you can see. So it's great stuff. So now I'm going to put them together and mix them together. I'm going to put them through the pasta maker a couple of times. I have reconditioned it already through the pasta machine, which is brill. Well worth getting if anybody wants to get something. These are brilliant. This is my Imperia, made in Italy, Torino, sorry. So there we go, look, it's starting to sort of come together because I want it to kind of be a bit like marbled is what I'm looking for really. So just keep pushing it together and then popping it through, and it reconditions it as well at the same time. Well, I've already reconditioned these, but it just gives it a little bit extra. See how it's like magic, it's gone. It's fantastic, this thing. I love it. Then all of a sudden it's just going to pop out like it's like rah. Fab. Okay, so I'm going to put this through for the last time, depending on how it comes out, because obviously... Oh, I'm liking that. It's slowly coming through. I might put it through again, just to... Yeah, I like that. Okay. Kind of looks a bit oldie worldy, I think. Very subtle, it's lovely. And then obviously you've got different patterns on both sides, because... now bearing in mind, the size of the ball of gold that I used to the green was quite a difference. It was more than half. If I feel that I need to put any more in it, I can do. But right now I don't think I'm... no, I don't think I'm going to. Look at that. Can you see that sparkling? I don't know, I might put a little bit more in. Right, I'll come back to you in a moment when I've got it all sorted and sussed, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've made my colour. It's green with some gold mixed into it. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I just wanted to show you quickly. Can you see that moving about underneath? Can you see it, that little lump? That's an air bubble. The only way to destroy these things, which are the bane of any clay user's soul, is to pop the blighter, squeeze all the air out and push it back down. See how it's now gone down into a massive sort of crevice. They are a nightmare. They will come back and haunt you unless you pop them. You cannot get rid of them. They've got to have a way of releasing that air out. Okay, so I'm going to make my body, and I'm going to turn this dragon into a fridge magnet. So I will do that and then meet you back here once I've done it. Right, okay, so here we have my dragon. I've got done his eye, his nose, and I've kind of just twisted him round so he's sort of laid flat, because I want to be able to use him as a fridge magnet. So that's what my plan is. I might pop a little bit of glue in there just to ensure that he stays together and stays flat. But there's my basic shape. So the next thing I'm going to do is pop his wings on at the back. I will put something between them to make sure there's a small gap in between. So I'll do that now and I'll meet you back here. Right, okay, I've put my wings on, as you can see. I've popped a stick behind there so that when it goes in the oven I can just take that off afterwards. It just makes sure that this top wing doesn't go flat. I'm going to do the eye in that next, and then I think I'm at a point where I can start doing some of the coloration and that on him. So I'm going to get his eye done next, and then probably his ears. If you feel like you want to carry and have a look and see what sort of how I'm achieving it and that sort of thing, please go forward and buy the book that's Christi's, and have a look that way. But yeah, it's looking really cool. So I'll come back when I've done his ears and his eye. Okay. Hi, right, okay, so I've done his eyes. If you can see it, I've just put him a little eyebrow on. That works really well. Just sort of brush it down neatly. Okay. And then on top of that, I've done his ears. So I've just put one to the back, which actually is probably a bit far in, I need to move him around. And then one to the front. And then just sort of gently moulded it in place. And that's really, now he's pretty much done. So it's just a case, I'm going to put some little teeth on this one. I'll just put a little line there, look, with, I use my thin pokey tool. Just put a little line there. So I'm just going to put a little tooth there. I think that'll look quite sweet. And then you can start really putting some stuff on him. And it's just little dots, little spots, whatever you really want to put on him, it's entirely up to you. And that's one thing I did learn quite quickly when I was doing the other one this morning, or yesterday, that it's okay to do whatever it is that you want to put on there. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever you like, whatever sort of floats your boat at that moment. It's all good. I've put a stick in the middle there because I don't want his wing to lay flat. I want it to be a bit stuck up and a bit sort of let down. It's a bit of both. Just don't want it to be completely flat, one on top of the other, because that's not how I want him. So basically, you just got to go through, smoothing everything down. Use your fingers. Don't be afraid of it. Use some corn flour or talc if it gets a little bit sticky. I was considering putting this in the oven before I put anything on him, but actually I think I'm going to wait and put it on there and then pop it in the oven. So anything, your rhinestones, anything at all, any embellishments, anything like that. So just go for it, and I'll meet you back at the end when you're done. Hello again. Right, okay. So I have ovened, baked mine, a little fella, and I have rhinestoned him and done what I want to do, and he's had top coat sprayed on him. So if I pull him just a little bit closer, so can you see all the rhinestones I've got down his back? I've got rhinestones, I've done little teeth for him, look. This is his wing, which I mean you can literally do anything you want to do. I've done my curly whirly bits there and on his forehead, his ear, his eyebrows. And I think you'll agree he looks absolutely stunning. I love him. I think he looks absolutely great. So what I'm going to do with mine is I bought these, just pop them down there, from Amazon. The magnet shop, just off of Amazon. I think they were £2.49 or £2.39 for quite a few, as you can see. There's a fair few there. Okay, so what I'm going to do on the back of mine, I'm going to actually wait till tomorrow to do these. I need to get some Gorilla Glue, and I think I'm going to Gorilla Glue 3 to the back of him. 1, 2, 3. Sort of there, and there. And then that will become a fridge magnet, and it will stay on my fridge. Which I'm sure you can agree, it really is lovely, lovely looking little dragon. And that was achieved by using this book, the Here Be Dragons by Christi Friesen. Excellent book, most excellent book. It is definitely worth looking at her entire collection. She's got books like this, not just for dragons. She's got Dragon, Jungle, Under the Sea, Cats, Down Under, Birds, Woodland Animals, which is going to be my next one, Dogs, Flourish, sorry. I've got the Steampunk one, which is also very, very, very good, and Polymer Clay Mixed Medias. So it is definitely worth getting. I can't recommend it highly enough. She really has done a very, very easy book to follow. I mean, I've never made a dragon before until today. Although I lie, that was one I tried yesterday. He doesn't quite look as good. I'm not as happy with him. But each one that you do, you're going to get a little bit more idea. You're going to get a little bit more into it, a little bit more braver and things like that. And then, as you can see, look, it's got step by step. Oh, sorry. It really is good. And then each page, you put something else on, something else. It really is good. So that is definitely worth getting, folks, and turning them into fridge magnets. We've all got a fridge. And I don't know about you, but I know that mine could benefit from a little dragon like this. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Please subscribe and like and share. Leave a comment if you need anything and you'd like to ask any questions. Other than that, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.